old now.
Yo, happy birthday, G. Happy birthday to my bro, man. Stop playing, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hey, thank everybody in the comments too for the birthday wishes, man.
Y'all hit my dude Cash App, man. $1, $5, it don't matter. Hit my dude Cash App, straight up.
Facts, man. I gotta buy these diapers, man. Y'all hit that cash out. Hit that.
Come on, man. Bless my dude Cash App. Stop
hit
playing.
that cash out with $1. I gotta buy these diapers, man. But hey, real shit. I appreciate everybody for the birthday wishes. I've been getting them all day. So if I ain't get the comment personally, I'm letting you know right now. I appreciate you, man. You know, when you get a happy birthday from everybody, man. Thank y'all. What up, Antoine? What up, Matt?
What up, Big Matt? In the building. Matt, muted like a mother.
Can't hear you, bro.
He muted. We still can't hear you, Matt.
Like y'all really still can't hear me?
No, we can hear you now.
There you go.
Hey, look. I see Robert Lee comment. This for all y'all haters right here. That's for all y'all.
Shout Robert Lee.
Appreciate the comment, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for the wishes, man.
Nah, man. Happy birthday, Darrell. Real talk.
YouTube gang is doing some numbers right now.
Man, you see him, huh?
Man, shout out YouTube for real.
Facts, man.
How is y'all viewing it, and how can y'all tell what's on YouTube and why I can't see that?
See on the comments?
It showed a little YouTube symbol on their name, and it looked like YouTube got Facebook beat tonight. Shout out YouTube, straight like that. Speaking of YouTube, I need every last one of y'all that's on here that's not subscribed to go to our YouTube page, Crucial Conflict, where Legends Collide, and hit that subscribe button. Because we see y'all on here, YouTube people. Share our YouTube. Don't forget to like, love, and share this video. We appreciate y'all for coming rock with us every single Thursday and some Tuesdays. Whenever we decide we got something we want to do. So we appreciate y'all. We got our brother Johnny from the Midwest Clinic in Chi-Town. Go ahead, Johnny.
My dude on O Block, man.
What's up, hey, look. That dude's Darrell stupid, bro. Hey, what's up, Darrell? Happy birthday to you.
What's up, dude? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Even though older than me and Matt and Bird together.
I'm still younger than everybody on this show.
You is?
True that.
Yeah.
True that. Yes.
Dang, dude, I'm gonna tell you something.
28.
The crazy part is you definitely more mature than me. Definitely.
Hey, I ain't man.
Matt,
I actually, bro.
Did you know Walter Harris's name was Fitzgerald?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Somebody said Matt the oldest dude.
What Matt about 57?
Who said that? Let me explain something to y'all, man.
Rashad.
That's brother.
Rock's son said that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Know where Bull lives. He live in a house with somebody whose birthday is BC at the
end. No, I can't even say nothing about his daddy because I love him so much. But what I can do is talk about. I can talk about St. Aug, and there's some things that's been burning on my heart to say about them. So walk lightly, young man.
Damn.
Say, should I feel some type of way that my wife bought me some clippers for my birthday?
Yes.
Go get a haircut.
Yes.
Nah,
hold up. The kind of clipper she bought you.
Too far.
What kind of clipper she bought you though? That's the thing.
It'll be just fire. Like I'm gonna say this. A minute ago, I asked for some new liners. You know, they've been advertising them. It's like the little T liners. Is where you can get the edge a lot better.
So and you got the Andes?
But she ain't never said on the bottom until I started growing my hair back.
Hold up. So she bought you Andes?
No. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. I'm gonna get what she bought me. Hold on.
Yeah, because it depends on the kind of clipper she bought you. If she got the Walmart kind, yeah, you didn't fuss. Now she got baby Bellis Pro, baby Bless. What it is, Bless Pro. Okay, that's some nice clippers.
My dude
Yeah,
got
some
the
baby.
ones that they
Yeah. Hey,
my
if
dude
she
got
got
the
you the
ones that
dog,
the females use on their personal areas.
baby Blood. What it is, Bless Pro. Okay, that's some nice.
My
Hold
dude
on,
got
bro.
them the coochie clippers.
Somebody
I
phone
said
feedback.
some blues.
They wasn't the Walmart kind. She bought me these clippers here.
Oh, my dude got some real. Stop playing with sis. Stop
What
playing with
kind it
sis.
is? I ain't never saw it
It's the
before.
wireless clippers.
Johnny out
Hold up,
there
let me
with
see the
that
brand.
NBA young boy haircut. You better be careful, for they think you 4K trade.
Oh, I'm not going nowhere near. So, look, I'm not a gangster. I am not going nowhere
I've
near
been,
As soon
South
as you open
Chicago.
your mouth, it's over with for you. They gonna thank you for. Oh yeah, them nice. My barber
yeah,
got them. Why you
I've
playing?
been
My
I've been
barber
asking for
actually got them.
these for a minute. My
Say,
wife
bro,
got me these, so
want me to tell you the bad part about being in Chicago and like all of the world class, amazing soul food is in the hood. Like
Yeah.
really, it's like New Orleans. If you want a decent meal, you got to risk being murdered. But is if you can finally make it in and make it all the way out, and like you don't leave with no kind of abrasions, boy, you winning.
the
That's
law
how
will
That
be
sound
Chicago
like
really
New.
is. Yeah,
That sound like New Orleans.
well, I
bro.
ain't
It
going
was
to
this little
Chicago though.
sandwich shop around the corner from the food. Dog, when I tell you had a mean as cheeseburger on French, but that bitch was round the corner from the phone. And so, I mean, I had that bitch one time. I ain't never knew my life was in danger. Like when I got that bitch, and when I like went round the corner, I'm like, well, I could have got killed around here. I ain't never went back. But that bitch was good.
I
Establish
Oh,
don't
so you
know
can
where
find some
everybody
food,
at
Johnny.
tonight, but I see YouTube
I'm about
on
to
here.
get
We
something to eat in a few.
appreciate YouTube tonight. YouTube really holding the show down tonight, y'all. It's like a lot of red. I don't see no blue light talking about it. But
Yeah,
anyway, let's talk about our nominations being open till midnight.
facts, man.
The
Look,
nomination open until midnight. I don't
I
want to hear
think
y'all complaining about your favorite band. I'm telling
facts.
y'all gonna get up for awards day when these bands who people came out and voted win. I don't want to hear y'all say nothing. I don't want to hear y'all mouth tonight, Thursday, December the 16th at 12 a.m. Not
Tonight.
12:01, 12. That's a wrap. I don't know if y'all been checking out these nominations and some of these categories, but to name a few, who y'all felt like had the best trumpet section?
I mean, to me,
Go
that's
put your nominations in for the best trumpets, the best woodwinds, the best F horns, the best trombones, best baritone, euphonium section, best tuba section, most improved band. Say, Mr.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, we're gonna shoot you another link in the comments. We're gonna shoot you another link in the comments.
We're gonna drop the
And
link
listen,
tonight.
my favorite award on here that y'all really like sleeping on is the Maestro Award. Like an arranger of the year. I'm really intrigued to see who win those two awards. So y'all need to put them nominations in for your favorite arranger and the Maestro Award. I nominated somebody who I felt like was very deserving. I don't know what's gonna happen, but please put y'all nominations in.
I'm ready to see that most improved band is a toss up.
My favorite one is the
Hey,
Maestro Award.
say dog, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like torn. Like I've been had this inbox, but the man says see what's up. But this like one of my biggest haters in the whole world just inboxed me and told me to ask how many times can you vote? But I really don't even want to know because I don't want this nigga to know because I know he be hating on me like in real life. Like so, I really don't care whether he vote or ever watch because I know this dude don't. But anyway, how many times can you vote only one? Man, I don't even care. I don't like this dude.
You can
Please
only
vote.
vote one time.
You
So
can
you
vote one
can't be
time.
mad,
Hey,
man.
Well,
One
I'm good.
time.
I hope he vote and then don't watch no more because he would get on
hey,
my
bro.
nerves.
Appreciate you, Gary. Happy
Hey,
birthday,
bro.
bro.
And also happy birthday to Gary. But hey, once
Yeah.
we find out these
Happy birthday,
Happy
Jack.
nominations, we
birthday, Chief.
supposed.
I didn't know it was your birthday.
Hey, can
Happy
we
birthday,
expose the
man.
people?
Yes,
Can we
sir.
expose people to give us dumb nominations? We finish this because I think they need to be exposed. If you give us some dumb, like, just like we know some stuff is not true. Like we know,
Robin, can
like if
you
you
Yeah.
say
drop the link so
Tuskegee,
they could do some nominations?
like if you say Tuskegee is the end of the year, like I
Say,
think that
all
person could be
honesty, Nick,
exposed.
I
Yeah, I
think
appreciate
this
y'all,
is what
man.
I want to say. This is what I want to say about that. I really can tell that people have their own mind, especially when it comes to certain things. I'm happy that it's just not one school or one school just dominating everything. So I really appreciate all of the diversity that we are going to receive. I appreciate that.
I
I
just
appreciate
think
diversity if
Hey,
it's fair,
Tadre,
but if one
hey,
school
hold on.
dominated everything,
Tadre,
then one
if
school
you
should
want to
win
come
everything.
on, we will most definitely send you a link. Can somebody send Tadrick a link? Tadrick said, is this open panel yet? Because I got some stuff to say this holiday season. Hey, Tadrick, won't you come on
Ooh,
on?
yeah.
Can
say,
somebody
bro.
send
So,
Tadrick a link? Because
I
I
can
need
tell by some of
hey,
these nominations is it's a lot of people
Tadrick
got
said he
friends on
got
here.
5,000 reasons why he need to come on.
Look, check this out.
I feel as though,
Are we taking nominations on worst this and worst that? Because I want to review worst HBCU mellophone section, and I want to review worst HBCU drum section. I want to review worst BCU tuba section.
What about
I'm just so
HBCU?
happy. I'm
Where's
just so
HBCU
happy.
band director? What about that one?
Hey, say,
I
bro.
definitely we
I am
could.
just so
Well, I don't
happy.
know. I don't know how we define worst HBCU band director. Do we go by dudes
Hey,
we know
hey, hey,
can't teach,
everybody,
or do we go by
everybody
worst
that's trying to
sounding band?
submit nominations,
They band.
Robin
Hey,
just dropped the link. Everybody that's trying to submit
Because you
nominations,
are a
Robin just
representation
dropped
of your
that link.
band. Link
Okay,
hey,
in the
bro.
so
I'm
comments,
just so
worst
bro.
happy that y'all. I'm just so happy that show is not tonight while I'm in Chicago, so everybody won't be looking at me crazy.
they
What?
gonna they gonna drop
Cause
your
I
ass
really
off a
think
whole block for sure.
I really think some people been looking at me crazy, bro.
Somebody said worst mellows and drumline go to SU hands down.
Yeah, we're not even entertaining him. We,
See, that's what I'm saying.
Say, Dog, I'm
I
not gonna
feel as
lie
though
to
like I should
you.
expose people.
Worst drumline, I ain't gonna lie to you. That really is something.
I'm not
Like,
We
Matt.
cannot
say,
talk about
dog,
I,
that now. We
I
some
cannot talk
told
some
about
you
that
shit is
now.
earlier.
so bad.
I'm acting brand new. I'm anything you say
We
is
are
is
not
No,
all
but
right
supposed to
with me.
talk about none of
like,
that.
okay, well,
I don't
that's
want
not
no
even the
smoke
category.
from the
I'm
SU
just
band
saying that
staff,
right now.
so I'm putting it out there. Shout
I
out to
just
them boys
we're
in
not
that
gonna do
room.
this tonight.
I'm trying to get on their good side because I want the police to leave me alone. So whatever I gotta do to get the Baton Rouge police off my back, I appreciate Southern staff. They are the epitome of band and excellence,
Absolutely.
and what it stands for to
Yeah,
be a
them dudes
bandster.
cool, but that drum section. Say, dog, when Southern played Jackson State, that drum section went on them goddamn tracks. I was like, oh
I thought
my
they was gonna let
god.
Jackson out. I ain't gonna lie,
The
I
way
thought they
they
was gonna let
walked out
Jackson
there,
drummers out.
man, when they walked out there, I'm like, oh, they about to get busy with Jackson. Boy, that did not happen.
Hey, all this
But
funk
that
factory slang
goddamn
is
band.
not
Well,
gonna
we
be
can't talk about
tolerated
that.
on him.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
not
gonna
gonna
be
be
tolerated
tolerated
on
on the
him
show.
No,
because
this not that's like SU hate. Say, but like
because
y'all
there's
drum
some.
section really have been underachieving for decades now.
But hey, Kennedy got the same style.
No, they
I
don't. Kennedy drum
I
section
was
is
gonna
not
say
like
that.
Southern.
I was gonna say
Nah,
What?
we're
Kennedy
not gonna
drum
accept
section
the
not like
same.
Southern. Nah, Kennedy, especially when I was in school.
Appreciate it, bro.
What?
Nah, man, I'm telling you, real talk. Kennedy drum section was like Buffin didn't model his drum section after Kennedy after Southern.
Man, who you think got the best drum section in the swag? Well, in the HBCU.
That's
In
to
the
determine, right?
HBC, that's none of these not categories though.
Yeah, but that's why we could
Oh,
talk about it.
Yeah, none of these not. In the swag, say man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Jackson State is tough. I mean, I hate to just be redundant because um because it's everybody always talk about how good. I mean, the way people talk about Southern Band, honestly, that is really Jackson State drum section. And so I hate to keep going
Hold
on and
on.
on.
Did
Before
y'all
wait,
see?
Burger, before you
Did
get to
y'all
that, because I know where you're going. Uh, I actually
In
do
the
like
sweat?
Jackson State drum section. I do.
He said in the sweat?
Yeah.
In the sweat? And
You
just
know who drum
HBCU.
section I like in the sweat? Y'all might laugh at me for this. Grambling drum section, nice to me.
Man,
Yeah.
I like Alabama State because I like their bass drummer style. I like man, they
I,
loud and they play with power like New Orleans bass drummers back in the gap. And
To me,
they play
I
with
don't.
power and they don't play all wild and stupid. That's
That's
one thing I
Jackson
don't
State
like
drum
about
section.
Jackson State drum section is when they
They look
beat
country
those
as fuck.
drums like well that's not country. I mean, come on now.
Man, it look
That's
country
not.
to me. To me. Hey,
My
Okay, well let's talk
RCT
about
is a
Southern
T,
with them little ass
sweet
mallets, and
land of liberty.
it's the
it
same
sound like
mallets that
y'all
Kennedy
hitting the
played on.
drums with cotton
It's the same
Q-tips.
mallets that Kennedy
No,
played on.
that's it. Don't sound great. It
Because
don't.
Kennedy used to
I don't
line up
know.
just like Southern with the
Dave, it don't sound. Let
eight.
me when them dudes from Kennedy played,
I really
you
do.
heard that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. When Southern T drum section played in the '90s, dog, like when Bradstreet and them was there, they was fire. Dog, you hear them now, you be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Man, they was terrible this year, man. Like they really do underachieve a lot. Do y'all
I
alumni go back? Like since y'all won't rap about it, seriously, do y'all alumni go back and holler at y'all the drum section? Do they get to go back and teach?
Matt, don't
and
do that,
teach.
Matt. Chill out.
Well, I'm asking
Matt
that
doing that a
because
I
little
this
too
don't look
much.
like the drum section. Like the drum
I'll
section
put it
when
like
you
this,
was in
Matt.
school.
The funk room, when you're not a part of Funk Factory, you really don't go in there. So I really don't know what goes on in the funk room or who goes in there. So I can't really answer that question.
Lil Rock, when I say Jackson State drum section, listen, if y'all keep doing this, I'm gonna request that we play some Southern footage from this year. Man, that shit was bad. Like that shit was bad. Like man, they
But
was
I'm
putting that
but
shit
I
up in the
just I'm
percussion connection.
but I'm trying to figure out because I really like can they look like is drum section model Southern?
No, no, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. This Southern drum section don't look like the Southern drum section when I was in school. Man, like the way, man, they don't look nothing like that, dog. Like the way they used to march, and it was all big, tall ass dudes on cymbals, and like everybody on snare looked alike, and it was all loud and open, and the whole T drum section, man to man, complete, and the bass
See,
drum
that's the shit
section.
right there. What Joseph said. Niggas never be scared of y'all old ass nigga. Beat y'all up.
Don't, I'm nobody, a nigga not talking about going back and hazing, man. I'm talking about
Right.
just going back and
He said that the new school niggas get beat put down bare hand. And that's the crazy part. It ain't about the hazing. It's about going
about
there and
like
actually teach. But
it's about
in other
you
hands,
should be able
niggas
to.
not scared of them niggas, man.
Ain't nobody asking you to be scared of them, but the route you are officially an old head that you go back and be like, nah, but we don't here. We don't do that over here.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
do
but
that.
I'm not about to
You
go in
should be
there
able to go
and try
back
to
and say
put
that.
nobody down per hand because them grown men over there.
I'm not saying go put dog, but the only way tradition can be passed on is if somebody that give a damn. When I went to Aid, it was a chick that was in the band room that was with that she must have in Aid drum section when I went around there. She was up in there laying the law. She was like, man, we don't do that. We don't play like that. It was me,
Hey,
Abdul, her, and the snap drum section.
so you think
Yeah, man,
you
that's
think
now
necessary.
look,
Bradstreet?
hey,
So
when
you think
I gotta get
Bradstreet?
that
Hold
little
on,
chick
Matt.
name. I want to mention her
Matt,
on the show and give her props.
Matt,
What's
Matt.
up,
Between
Deontay?
y'all
It
two,
gotta be Adriana.
you think Bradstreet should go back to Landry and teach some of them habits?
No, Bradstreet. No, well that brother not on here, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But
You think somebody?
Oh,
Man,
We
look,
don't got to do
I
that.
understand what you're saying, Matt. Go in there, you say you speak your piece and everything like that. You let them know what the history is and the style and everything like that is. But we ain't finna go in that bitch trying to regulate because that time is over.
I don't have a problem
And
with Southern drum
niggas
section.
really would, you know,
I bet
yeah.
you don't.
Well, we're not talking about the drum section. We talk. I mean, we talk. Let's just talk about your section, though, man. Like you should be able to go. Some. Well, I'm gonna say this because it's public. It's public knowledge. It's a video of Landry. I think it was Landry Walker, tuba section battling Whitehaven. That's one year you should have went back. Yeah, you should have went back. Y'all sound terrible. See what I'm saying? You should have went talk to them. They cooked y'all asses.
Sit their ass down, and they didn't.
Well, but they didn't, and y'all got cooked.
No, they got cooked. I didn't get cooked because I went to Old Perry Walk, not Landry Walk.
Well, whatever it was, you represent that organization. I see the pride in your face when that nigga talk about Landry.
Hey, Matt, can I say this?
Yeah.
I am not satisfied with the saxophone section.
Why?
I thought Southern saxophone was good as hell this year.
Southern whole world with section because they don't get enough credit for they
I just want to complain. I want to be an old head. Like
the rap can't say none of these tubas that no longer sound like drum team.
Say Skullfinger,
I just want to be that old head that complain. I want to be that old head that complain. I want to be the old head that complain about this section. So I am not satisfied with
if you go watch any of the tuba sections that I was a part of, we was nice.
Should ask Mellow Yoshi, do he complain about the mellows?
The old heads complained about the mellows when Yoshi was in the band. They was like, that shit don't sound good.
Why are we talking about Southern? Why are we all talking about
Southern? Well, I just want to talk about Yoshi. A lot of them felt like he uncovers a lot of bad shit. Yeah, but yeah, that needed to be said.
Because he was a thug.
Are they better than him?
He was a thug that marched in the band.
Yeah, they better.
Are they better than him?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Hey, look, I'm joking though. I just wanted to complain. Be old that complain about something.
I don't know if I'm old enough to be complaining.
We got enough people on here. Today, my dog Darrell's birthday. Bless his cash app so he can go get a haircut. Because, my dude is about to get divorced if he don't get a haircut. That was Clippers. So please bless my dude cash app so he can put out tonight.
Yeah, she definitely about to put me out, man. She told me I can't even go out to eat with her and stuff. That's why I'm on the show.
For my birthday, everybody was ribbing me in January. Nah, yeah, I'm just saying. I feel like it was personal. They spent like 30 minutes ribbing me and I ain't said nothing.
Let me tell you something.
Hey, look,
Williams will not be disrespected out here.
Joseph
will not be disrespected out here. Hey, say, bro, let me tell you about my hey. Say, bro, I was around Miguel. Dog, Miguel is very funny, dog. Miguel. Me and him ribbed about Aid and Reed. Damn it, every time we see each other. Every time we see each other.
So what you
I was around a bunch of like legendary band directors, dog. Like what good feeling. Like
like who?
Around all those cats. Like Dr. O'Neill Stafford, Calvin Washington, Blake Gaines, like just a lot of cats. Like people you see, but you don't really communicate with, but just a lot of cats.
Did you get pictures with the dudes?
Guys, I got pictures with some people.
You can't leave that without getting.
Hey, check the back chat. Yeah, you gotta get pictures of them, dude. Say, we gonna go down the list of the nominations though. If we can get Heather to put the list up. We're gonna go down and listen. Y'all tell us what y'all think about these nominations. And if you haven't made your nominations yet, go ahead and hit the link. The link is in the comments, and y'all put your nominations in us because tonight is the last night. It's gonna end at 12 a.m. and then we don't want to hear nothing else about it after that.
They better not be complaining for the award show. That's all I can tell you. They better not be complaining. Oh, that band shouldn't have won. Well, you should have nominated who you wanted to win. Everybody get one
bro,
shot to nominate
this
somebody.
this can't be real, dog. Lil Rock said y'all probably not even gonna know who this is, but he said Johnny Lane was out there. You for real?
Yeah, Johnny
Rock?
Lane was out there too. Yeah.
Listen. We got
Damn.
best woodwinds. Best woodwinds.
Best woodwind
She wasn't
section.
She
These are your
was
We got the
nominations right
best
here.
woodwind section. This is the nomination. We got best woodwind section. This is the schools who have came out and voted. I'm just letting y'all know. Florida A&M, Jackson State, Norfolk Southern. Best trumpet section. We going down the list. We're gonna make it quick, Robin. We ain't even gonna stay on it long. We got best trumpet section.
You got Alcorn, FAMU,
No, I don't
Jackson
care about the
State,
people that's on. I just want to read the nominations. I did that earlier.
Southern,
We ain't even,
Tennessee State.
we don't even need to put this list up. Guess what? We're not showing no more than nominations. Everybody go ahead and nominate y'all favorite groups.
So look,
Robin, you can take the nominations off. Let them go and nominate their favorite.
So look,
people.
we got for that best woodwind section, bro. I think it's hands down. Like there's one school on there that's you can't
Florida
deny.
A&M should win that one. I'm just keeping it.
You can't deny one school.
I think they're gonna win that one. But
you got FAMU, Jackson, Norfolk, and Southern.
Somebody
I think
fuck around and
Southern
nominate. Y'all gonna be sick.
You say what?
Somebody fuck around and nominate Tuskegee and they win. Y'all all gonna be sick.
That's what I'm talking about. We need to expose that person that do that, dude. That's what I feel.
No, we don't need to expose that person. I'm happy that person and the school had pride enough to come and vote.
See, Walter gonna vote Jackson for everything.
Let me ask y'all a question. And I know Danny not into this shit, but let me ask y'all a question. If we're gonna figure out, let's say major was a category.
Best
you
what?
compare a school's best drum major. Like, let's say that was a category.
Okay.
How do you compare a school drum major? Do you go by whether they do?
One of the categories.
Okay, so do you do?
One of the categories.
Okay, check this out then. Do you do it like you did your school's style the best, or
no? I think
how do you?
I think.
So I think you
can
do like
how much?
Yeah. So
how many times you
judging
humped
them based
around
off of their situation. So I don't think this is. I think Jackson State has had a better set of whatever they call drum majors. So I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I think Southern had the drum major at Southern. He was very creative this year, so he'll be a part of my
creative at what?
Huh?
Oh, here we go.
He was
creative this year, bro.
He was creative, man. But like, I mean, like, okay. So for me,
answer my question.
I want to know that too. Let me.
Bro, like, he every show he did something different, and he did his thing. He had his own style, and he was undefeated.
So he didn't crab every
as
show?
far as like going on the field. You say what?
He didn't crab every show.
Yeah, he crabbed every show, and no fuck up.
He did something different.
No, I'm talking about like What you about to say, Johnny?
Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay, check this. That dude, like, when I consider drum majors, I also consider, like, do they have that stride? Like, when I was in school, Southern had a drum major named TJ.
Yeah.
And he just had that stride. Like, that's a fact. It wasn't just what the fuck? Mute Johnny?
Yeah.
Something weird going on.
Boy, Johnny ain't not cutting up.
You know he and whatchamacallit, but like, okay, and like even Jackson State drum majors, this is not the best version of that I never saw. Like, this shit was rough. Man, when Jared Grosen was in school, dog, that was like the best Jackson State drum majors I ever saw.
I know what you're saying.
But like PV drum majors look great. Like Texas Southern drum majors don't look amazing to me for their version of what Texas Southern does.
I got you, Walt, because I was getting ready to see it.
See, Walt, your drum majors was shaking their ass for sure.
TJ was fire, Joe Bowie.
What year TJ was?
He was 90. He was the late 90s. He was. What TJ was, Joe Bowie?
I like
Bowie went to Southern.
You know,
Bowie went to Southern. What he played?
Okay, no, Chalupa. Listen, okay, check this out. Chalupa, feel what I'm about to say. I'm not saying he played trumpet. I'm not saying that them dudes don't do their thing. But now check this shit out. Chalupa, when Chalupa went to Jackson State, them fucking dudes was better than they are now. They were so fucking fire. Dog, they were Chalupa, you gotta just say that. Like when you can't, you probably can't say it. But when they was in school, like when Jerry Grossman was fucking there, that shit was like you would just be sitting there looking at these dudes do this, and I'm a fucking heterosexual man, and I'm just sitting there like, God damn. I mean, like they had that shit together.
Squad, like 2 or 3 years ago, them dudes on point. I'm just this year. I just don't think. I don't think they was one of the best, and that's what you got.
Matt,
when you're doing best drummers, you got to vote upon. Like you gotta base them upon a past drum majors.
Well, Jackson State then.
No. We said we comparing Jackson State drum majors this year.
Yeah, but this ain't the best version of that, man. Like I just saw past versions of Jackson State drum majors. Like, I mean, that shit is crazy. So, but like to me, PB drum majors look good this year for their version of what they do.
They were very uniform.
Texas Southern drum majors don't look good. Talladega drum majors. They drum
majors 4 years ago was their best drum majors to me. So like if that's how you judge the drum majors. If you're doing that category, you base them off what came before them, you know, and But they had the other category I want to talk about. Best trumpet section. Somebody nominated Jackson State trumpet section for best trumpet section. And
Jackson State trumpets didn't sound bad.
They didn't sound bad, but best trumpet section? Come on, man. They got a lot of trumpet sections out here. Talladega
Jackson State trumpets did not sound bad. And Jackson State trumpet section maybe didn't have the screamers that a lot of the bigger bands had.
But you mean to tell me that Talladega trumpet section couldn't be on this list?
Tennessee State.
I'm gonna bring you back to Talladega. People should have nominated Talladega if they
that's true.
on the list.
That part is true. I'm just saying, you know, what's on the list. You know, the list is.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, dog. Like I said, Jackson State trumpets was not trash like people was making it out to be, and I had to be that person to really see that. Them dudes, they wasn't Southern or Alcorn. None of them dudes was far from trash. They were playing their part when they trumpets.
Nobody said they was trash.
When they played a fanfare they had the nerve to play a fanfare at Southern. I'm sorry, that's crazy to me. Them niggas actually played a fanfare, and it sounded pretty decent.
Yeah, nobody's saying that they trash, but when you talking about trumpet sections, you know, you don't really think about Jackson State. You're right. Norfolk is not even on this list as far as trumpet sections. There's just
we all
certain sections that should be on the list for certain things.
That's not our
people got nominate their people.
Right.
That's not our fault. These people ain't get out and handle their business.
Is FAMU on the best tuba section?
Let me see. Best tuba section. Since we're talking about the tubas, FAMU is on the best tuba section.
Okay.
Yeah, FAMU.
Well, we know shit when that.
Man, we need to stop playing like we don't know who had the best tuba section this year. But I'm gonna be quiet.
Who?
Oh, well, nah. We'll wait
Well, we
till the
gonna
next
let the people pick. We gonna let people choose.
Oh,
gonna let
hell
the
no.
people
You're not just going to say no shit like that and then, who?
We gonna let the people
We're gonna
choose.
let
That's
the
what the
list
people
drop.
gotta do.
Well, the
We're gonna let
people
the
can
people
choose. That's
drop.
grown men and women, the people. Burger, who do
We
you
can't.
think had the best tuba section?
I
I'm
can't
not
answer
going
this
there. The
because I'm a
best
tuba
tuba
player from
section,
Southern City.
when the best
Huh?
tuba section win, when the section who I know gonna win, I'm just gonna be like, that's who I had to win. That's that easy.
Okay. Burger, you driving me crazy, brother. Who do you think had the? You just said it like it was emphatically somebody. I'm torn between like three
It is.
sections.
It is emphatically somebody. It's
I'm torn
emphatically
between three.
somebody.
I'm torn between three.
I'm
Burger rolling
I'm
with
not
dog
You
torn
team.
at
torn
all.
between Matt? You serious?
It's one
Yeah,
section.
I really am.
I ain't
I'm torn between.
I
Nah,
ain't
Okay,
torn between nobody.
I don't know.
I
I ain't
think
torn.
I
I know
think
who
T5T, them horses got the best tuba section, and that's just I mean, of course.
I
Southern.
That's for
respect
sure.
your mind too, Darrell. I respect your mind, but the tuba section that's gonna win been dominating. They been the shit.
Jackson State.
They been the shit.
I
Okay,
mean,
you talk.
I honestly, y'all know how I feel about these tuba sections. We've been busting
That's
their
why I
ass.
don't want people to go out there and
No,
dominate
Darrell, you ain't been
based off.
y'all ain't been busting
Them
no
fucking
Jackson State
stallions,
ass.
man. Hey,
No,
look,
brother.
man.
No, y'all ain't, bro. No, Darrell. No, King. No, brother.
Hey, Matt. I don't. Honestly, Matt. Let me tell you. I'm a
When it's been?
respectfully.
Well, how long
Wait.
you
Look.
going back?
Wait, Matt. Respectfully, I I don't care how you feel about this
Okay, Darrell.
because the stallions are the fucking section of the year.
Darrell, do you feel you really think so how long you feel like y'all been dominating Jackson State tuba
Let me
section?
ask you
How long
this
that's been
before
going
I
on?
answer that question. What are you basing tuba
Wait,
sections on?
okay, no, Darrell, I can't just
Don't
be
do that,
answering your question
Darrell.
and you
Don't
skip
do
right,
that, dude.
you jump mine like we playing checkers. No, sir. Who
I
who
feel like we've been busting their ass at least the last 10 years.
you feel like y'all been busting
Hey, look, 10 years is 2012.
what? You feel like y'all been busting Jackson State tuba section for 10 years?
Hey,
What
look,
10
look.
years you talking about going back from here to 2011?
Hey,
Dude,
look.
Darrell must have had a full logo for his birthday or
Hey,
something.
look.
Darrell tripping.
Like I said
Darrell, what
before.
did you just
Hey,
say?
like I said before. Let me make this disclaimer. I don't give a damn how y'all feel. When you
Good
go listen
God
to
Jackson
from
these
State sections
sections,
science.
was straight.
when you go listen to
Dude,
these
Darrell, I
sections,
agree
to
with you.
Darrell.
Darrell, I agree
In
with you.
my
I agree
opinion,
with you.
Darrell,
hey, look.
you need to go be a lawyer because you lied
Darrell,
to
I agree
all
with
these
you.
people straight
Hey, look.
face.
Darrell, I
If
agree
y'all
with
go
you.
actually listen to these sections and the shit that was being played in the sound
Yeah,
of it,
he's right.
man, look.
He's right. He's right. Darrell, you right.
Darrell,
You right on it, partner.
Darrell,
I
Darrell, I
don't
agree
give a
with you,
King,
damn what
man.
y'all talking about. I don't give a
King,
damn. T5T.
dear brother, my brother, dear brother,
Hey,
King, beloved.
exactly, Tori. All they look at is fanfares. They playing them quarter notes loud as the fuck.
I'm
They are
judging
loud. They are
tubas.
loud.
I'm judging tone. Do you
Southern do got a
realize
lot
in
of
the
good
last
parts.
10 years,
Hey, look.
Tubas.
y'all had them kazoo tubas. Y'all had that. Y'all do you fuck that. I wasn't even gonna say since y'all gonna just do this, let's fucking go for it. Do you
Go for
realize
it.
in the last 10 years, y'all had that come on, Darrell. Come on,
Exactly,
brother.
bro. Look. I'm
Come
telling
I
you.
on,
agree with Darrell,
Darrell.
man. Man, I agree with
You
Darrell,
don't,
man.
Johnny.
Hey,
No, sir.
I do.
2011
I really
was the
do.
first year Southern had the hybrid tubas. Them dudes was good in 2011. 2012 went to another level, and like we really been like showing the fuck out since then. You can go listen
Yeah.
to
Southern have moved. Southern have a lot of moving two parts.
Hey, go listen to it
Bruh,
for
y'all really
yourself.
been showing up. Y'all ain't
I
done
really
doing that with
believe. Hey,
Southern,
look,
though,
I
brother.
really believe that. I
I
really
mean,
believe
Jackson
if you
State.
put
I'm
Southern
on
tuba
to the
parts.
Can we talk
Listen.
about something else?
If you put Southern tuba parts in front of
No.
Jackson State tubas, they won't sound how
Do
they
you
sound
also
when
feel
you
like,
put
how you
Baritone.
feel about y'all trombone section? You feel like y'all got a better trombone section?
Wait, we talking to
We're
me?
not even about to do this. We're not about to do this because I got love for a
Man,
lot
everything
of
Southern have is better than Jackson State.
Yes, stop. No, sir.
Everything Southern has is
Matt,
better than
just
Jackson
take a look
How,
at the
wait,
comments,
how
Matt.
many?
People
In
telling you,
the,
Matt. They telling you right now. People
I
are telling
don't
you
care. I don't care.
exactly
They
because
wrong.
I know
all
one
you
thing
worrying
Jackson
about
State.
is how
I
loud
know
the
one thing
motherfuckers
Jackson
is.
State.
I'm
They
not
loud as
worried
shit.
about that.
They ain't playing with them boys
I
playing
know
over there
one
on them
thing
horses,
Jackson
man.
State got over Southern, the bad area.
What?
Nothing.
Money management skills.
Oh.
I
You
don't
know
know
Man,
what?
Bird,
about
I don't
that
give a fuck because Clark had money management skills too. Nah.
But that's why we cloak.
Fuck.
Y'all the king.
We
Southern they
don't
closed
have
down.
money management skills. We take care of our money
Southern
really
doing
well.
Zulu this year. Southern
We
doing
just have
Zulu
a
this year.
person. We just
I'm
have a
not
person
sure.
having money management skills.
Look at him, man. Like I'm gonna finish with
I
this.
think
Southern doing
I
Zulu
feel like
numbers
real.
and
I
like.
feel like Berg ain't mad hitting on Southern tonight. What's going on? What's really going
No,
on?
I'm
They
not.
are.
No,
Hey,
that's sad.
They are. They
You
are.
can't
you
even
know,
joke about Southern, bro. You
I'm
made
not
me feel
joking. Wait,
serious.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. I might have said something
I
in a
really
funny
feel.
way, but I'm
I'm
not
dead
joking.
serious about the tuba thing. I'm dead serious about the tuba thing. Darrell on drugs, and it's his birthday, so I'm gonna let him be on drugs tonight.
This man said
Hey,
a lot.
Burger.
Hold up.
Hey,
Hey, look, Burger. I'm gonna tell you like this. Go do your homework. Go listen to some of these tuba parts. Jackson State wasn't playing no shit like that. They weren't playing no shit like we playing, man. And people be judging.
So y'all
Oh, they
was
loud.
so.
They loud as fuck.
Hey, let me
Yes, they
ask
are
you a
loud.
question. Let me see if you're
Southern
gonna
tuba
keep it
section.
real. So
Southern
the
tuba section
parts
be
that
loud
Southern was playing,
and they
all of
playing
it was
music.
flawless, excellent. Was all of
No,
it
no, no,
flawless?
no. We're not flawless. No, there's not a flawless band in this world.
I told y'all
Kennedy.
Southern is
once
flawless.
before on the show.
Fuck no.
You
Kennedy
don't
had
get no
first
credit
trombone,
for
and that's not
attempting to play
flawless.
something. You don't get credit for attempting to play something harder and fucking it up. You don't get
No,
no
no,
credit
no.
for that.
What I'm saying is, we didn't fuck it up. We didn't fuck everything up. I'm not saying we was flawless, but the
When
shit
Did
did
that
I
we was
say
Southern
you
tubas
playing.
fucked
ever
up?
fuck up something?
Hey, look,
Me and
When Southern was
Darrell,
fucked up something?
sat in front of people and heard them people fucking up.
man. Just look in the comments, man. Do your homework. Go listen to some
Man,
some clips, and you let me know afterwards.
it
I
wasn't
felt
on
like
Sunday night.
We not no quarter note ass
it
tuba
was
section.
Jackson State 1A and then Southern 1B.
All right,
That's
since
how I
y'all want
felt.
to say that, I feel
Where do
like
y'all
this.
say Tennessee State tuba section this year?
Tennessee
Tennessee
State,
State most definitely number 3. It's no
but
argument.
I feel,
Tennessee State got the third best tubas. No argument.
I feel like
Man,
the
you know what?
Alabama A&M
I'm not
tuba
gonna lie to
section.
y'all. I'm fucking glad we got other people doing the judging
Oh
because
wait, Talladega
god
too. Talladega
damn,
had a good tuba section too.
Who?
Talladega had a damn good tuba section.
Talladega had a good tuba section too. Alabama A&M
Not
got a
top
good
two,
tuba
three.
section.
Not top two. Because they wasn't top 2,
I,
3. You're not about to sit up here and
I
argue me they
think
were.
Foshane drum section better than Kennedy.
I think St. Aug's drum section was better than Kennedy's too. And I think every school trombone section was better. And,
What did he say?
Here come the rat. Here come the rat. Here it
This
come.
joy that I
Here
have,
it
the
come.
world didn't give it to me, and the world can't take it away. This joy
Hey,
that I
bro.
have.
If Matt say that, so if it think Foshane may have not had a better band, but their drum section was better than Kennedy's drum section.
I heard Bethune Cookman at National and
No, bro. Hold
they
up.
kind of they turned me off.
Dara, what you said about
Okay,
what you
wait. I'm
said,
sorry.
Dara?
Let me just be.
hey
Now I'm
Selena,
looking in
thank
the
you so much
comments,
for the
and
cash
this is
app.
becoming
I
a thing.
appreciate you so much, Selena.
Let me fucking say one. Let me fucking say something. I respect the fuck out them dudes.
I
I
appreciate you.
respect the fuck out them dudes, man.
Eddie.
Like the good Lord know I do. I respect them dudes. Like them dudes some good. But dog, fucking, we had a vote on this early in the show, we saw how the shit shaped up. So I respect them brothers.
Them boys are smoked the
okay,
fuck out,
well, and you know what, Darrell? Because you're not a good person. And let me say this. When I say this, I mean it. You're not a good person. I mean that. That's why you're a fucked up person, right? I want you to absorb this exactly how I'm saying it. Because you're trying to push my buttons and it's working. You, sir, are a bad fucking person. So, there we have it. Yes.
Moving on. We got the best trombone section for our nominations.
Jackson State. Let's go to the next category, please.
Best.
Jackson State.
Hold on, let me let him know.
Who all got nominated?
No, we got
Alabama State nominated.
Jackson State. Let's go to the next category.
Alabama State, Benedict, Florida A&M,
I'm vote for Benedict.
A&T, and Southern.
Now, you know Johnny voted
Jackson
for Benedict
State.
strictly on fanfares. I just got accused of that.
Dude,
Benedict is all fanfares.
I watched Miles obliterate Benedict trombone section, and I had Miles getting embarrassed. Miles, shout out T. Murphy. T. Murphy in his fucking trombone section gave Benedict the business.
Hey, anybody voted for Miles though? Anybody nominated Miles now?
I don't know, man.
I think Miles is in
Miles not on there.
Miles not on
there.
But I'm gonna be quiet. Miles should have been in the tuba category, but I'm gonna be quiet.
The what? They slow ass.
Jackson State had.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Miles tuba section should have been in there over Southern. Like, to be real.
Man, you are a real hater, dog.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm saying that. Because sometimes the left side.
Look, the link in the comments.
Why can't
go ahead and vote, bro?
Look,
Matt,
sometimes the left side of the tuba section, the right side, they don't be rocking together and playing at the same time. That's the thing. You'd be like, Robin, this shit a little off.
Put his ass.
You know
what
I mean? Like, that shit don't always.
We don't approve of this bullshit Matt talking about.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna be real. I should be on the over Southern tuba section. Yeah, real nigga shit. I'm taking who else? Man, can we play some? I might really be taking FAMU happy ass tuba section. I might be taking them. Real talk.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
I love a tuba section with a bright sound.
Hey, we got the best F1 section.
Section have a bright ass sound.
We got
the best F1 section.
The best F1 section. Wait, here's the nominations.
I'm not even thinking twice. I'm not thinking twice.
We got FAMU,
Kentucky State,
Jackson State, Kentucky State, Miles, Norfolk, Prairie View, Southern, and Talladega.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky. You talking about Mellows, Kentucky? Let me see,
Kentucky
man.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
FAMU. Hey, I might be with you on that Kentucky State for the Mellow section.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Talladega too. Talladega, that's a good call.
Talladega right behind them, but Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I think I'll take Talladega over them. I'm gonna take Talladega over them.
Nah.
And then
I like
the best Baritone section.
Right behind Kentucky State. Baritone?
The best Baritone section.
Boy, if they had best microphone for high school. Oh Lord,
car.
I would get that shit car. Them bitches.
Carmelo's ain't nothing decent.
Carmelo's is on steroids this year.
Best baritone section in HBCU.
Oh, we know that.
The Canes.
Absolutely. We all agree. Shit,
we all in agreement.
It's not for us to vote, but it's not for us
we
to
ain't vote. But I'm like, are we thinking alike?
I'm taking Jackson State. I'm being real. I'm taking Jackson State. I'm going with JSU.
All right. We got the best
drum. Now, why nobody?
Jackson
State. Why nobody gonna say Matt is on drugs tonight? Why would nobody say that about?
No, they already asked
Jackson State. Hey, why you playing?
See what I'm saying?
All cards. All cards.
Matt, act like it didn't happen. Matt, listen. They like to act like it didn't happen, but Jackson State baritones, wore Southern baritones out for the game.
Ha! Y'all laugh at me like I'm high. That's not it. They better.
Matt and Burger is on
So Jackson
No, Johnny. They
y'all
better.
on the rest.
Y'all was deep.
taking Jackson State
Y'all was
baritones
deep, dog.
Out the lower end of the night walk.
I'm
Y'all
not
was
taking
deep.
them over Southern, but in a
I'm
That's
gonna
all
tell
I
you
got.
something.
That's it. That's it.
Won the battle.
No, y'all was deep. Some of them dudes was powder puffs. Let me tell you something. I remember one time when I was in high school, St. Aug dudes got into it with a bunch of little dudes from Clark. St. Aug was deep. They was on Canal Street. They was deep. But and it was probably like 20 of them, but like 15 of them couldn't fight. So it wasn't that many of the dudes from Clark. They beat the shit out of them though, because they couldn't fight. Now I don't condone fighting, but that's a real thing that happened. Nah, all of them. I mean, some of them dudes. This a real thing that happened. Imagine a little dude in high school with clear fingernail polish, like
what you said?
Them dudes was out there trying to fight and couldn't fight and got their asses whooped so bad. It was like, how's that many of y'all? Because some of them couldn't fight. Now, here's the thing. That's y'all, man, when y'all saw Jackson State, they was Clark. More of them could fight. See what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all was St. Aug. All of them couldn't fight. That's a fact. That really happened.
Man, they said what a henny at because you own it. There it is.
Yeah. This really did happen.
Hey, look.
Eddie said, to be honest, Dagger should win most of these categories low key, but they got a lot of haters, but that's not going to vote for them. I agree.
I like Talladega this year.
Yeah, me too.
I did. I thought Talladega was a good band this year. Very good band.
The next category is best drum major.
But he said that they should win most of the categories, right?
He said a lot of them.
He said most is a reach, but quite a few. He said most is a reach.
Best drum majors.
We did that already.
No, we didn't do it. He asked.
We did.
He asked how do you vote? How do you vote it?
Let's pass up on that one, man.
All right, pass it up.
We talked about that.
All right. The next category is the best entrance. Which band got the best entrance?
So what do you mean by entrance?
Well, I'm about to ask that. What that mean?
I'm guessing that means when they come in the stadium, you know who? I guess who gets you more hyped when they come in the stadium?
Jackson State.
Man, when Southern come to the stadium, the whole crowd say hell. But I ain't lying. I like the way Miles come in the stadium. Nice and quiet with a nice little cater. Like a nice cater that's over and over again.
Did you just say the whole crowd was saying ew?
They do. Yes, when Southern, yes indeed.
You mean the whole Southern side, right?
Bro, like people really stand to their feet and give Southern a standing ovation when they walk up in the state. Bro,
I see why nobody don't like Southern niggas.
I guess you gotta experience to understand, man. You gotta experience it.
So you mean to tell me that's how tight the way Southern come in?
Norfolk got a good interest too.
Jackson State. On to the next one.
I think Miles. I like Miles' interest too. Miles was nice and quiet.
I like Miles' interest on these field shows. I like the way Miles entered the field.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. I love this. Now, when you say they got a nice interest, you like the way they march?
No. I'm saying it's different. I like it.
You about to see a little comment. You about to see a little comment.
I don't think we should remove him because he is clearly under the influence. And he needs to be removed.
The first time I saw them, I really paid attention to them. Like I was like, keep marching like that. Like I didn't.
Robin,
here it goes.
I agree. If you want to take him off for a second, because he's
I think
Matt.
I'm not talking about the I'm not talking about the fanfare at all.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all say the reason why y'all hate on Talladega because they smashed Southern that Bloody Sunday. That's why.
Ja, just make sure you go audition at Talladega. I hope you make it, dog.
Hey.
And I want you to tell us how that feels.
I never saw
whenever you battle Southern.
I never saw Talladega intro though.
Never mind.
It's not.
Got the best
it's kind of like.
I ain't gonna lie. I like. I guess it could because I'm a fan of this cadence, but I like Blade here. I like the way Southern marching. I like Blade here, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that cadence that Jackson State played when they get finished playing. Get ready. That boom, da doom, boom, da doom. That is nice.
Ja, you going to Talladega?
Hold
on, y'all. I got something for Ja going to Talladega.
Ja,
we got breaking news.
I'm happy for you.
No, I remember when Ja was a little youngin', man, and he was like in middle school and shit, coming on here making Johnny cry.
I hope he have a great time at Talladega.
When Ja was still
you are gonna get your ass bust like you've been doing your whole band career.
Every week.
Your whole band career, you've been getting your ass bust, and you're gonna go there and you're gonna get your ass bust some more.
Shout out Lil Ja, man. Drum that Mac.
The next category that we got, it's not even a question. It's the best dance team. And y'all know there's
if it's not
there's
Golden
no other.
Girls, then what you talking about?
You said a girl. the category the nominations are Alcorn, Alabama A&M, Alabama State, FAMU,
you know how we
Jackson
do.
State,
you know how
Kentucky
we do.
State, the Fabulous Dancing Dolls of Southern University, and Texas Southern. My bad, Dolan.
Dog, nigga said going to Talladega is like moving from St. Charles to the Magnolia. Bro, what's wrong with these dudes? Bro, that shit funny, bro.
It's
funny I'm rolling with the Fabulous Dancing Dolls for sure.
I bet you are rolling with them uptight, huh?
Yep, I sure am.
Huh?
The next one is the best flag team. I didn't know all these bands had flag teams, but you got Alabama State, FAMU, Kentucky State, Miles, Norfolk, and Texas Southern. I'm giving Texas Southern a dub. Shout out to B. Sims.
Did you be honest? Did you just get into your partner? Did you really pay attention to any other color this year?
I did not. I'm going with the buddy pick.
Stop it, Bergie. You was looking. Come on, Bergie, bro.
Flag team.
I'm keeping it 100.
Drill team.
You asked me. You asked the question, and I answered it honestly. Yes.
FAMU. Wait,
FAMU. I asked the question, knowing the answer.
On 8 counts.
To me, it's out of FAMU and Kentucky. It's out of FAMU and Kentucky State.
Color guards was doing the 8 counts.
This is ridiculous.
It's out of FAMU and Kentucky State.
Them boys is lean with a rock. They was doing the lean with a rock with it, man.
Oh my God, these dudes really don't know nothing. Y'all didn't pay attention to that. Y'all really wasn't like who y'all favorite flag color guards is.
If you was watching Kentucky State this year, you couldn't help but notice the whole auxiliary. Kentucky State.
I would block that shit out of my mind.
Oh, see,
I'll block it out of my mind. I really would. Say, bro, like I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. When I went to Kennedy, and even now, like when I go to other people's games, man, that shit times I be like, I don't want to hear nothing but the band. I don't care nothing about these people dancing. I want to hear the band. Man, you ever been like at a school and the band had to wait for the cheerleaders to stop? I'd be like, come on, man. This is
this why nobody like. This why nobody like New Orleans people right here.
Bruh,
This is
don't
why they
I
don't
ever
like
been like, we really not playing because they're down there cheering?
Yeah, like shut the fuck up, man. But hey, that's me.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, we're gonna move
Like
to the next one.
literally nobody came to the game to see that. There ain't no hate, but like, come on,
them
bro.
children, mama came to see them.
How you
No,
gonna
they
tell that to the
them
people, mama and daddy that came out there to see them flags?
nobody came to see that, and you know they didn't.
Damn.
Like we gonna hold the whole stadium up because they mom and daddy here. I bet none of their uncles not there. No, indeed, no, because they got this one chair they gotta get out.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
goodness.
got the most improved band. This is a toss up right here.
The most improved band to me. It's out of two.
You got Alabama State. You got FAMU.
Okay.
Kentucky State, Grambling,
Okay.
Talladega, and Texas Southern.
I like Alabama State and Kentucky State. It's gonna be a toss up between them two.
I got Graham, Alabama State, and Kentucky State as my my final three.
I don't know how to. I wish we could have voted because for me it would have been Talladega, Grambling, and Alabama State.
That's what I said. I like that. That would
no
be
Kentucky State. No Kentucky State, man.
Most improved.
Kentucky State.
Most improved. When we talk about most improved, we're talking about the biggest jump. And for me, then Alabama State, Kentucky, Talladega, and whatchamacall.
Nah, Kentucky State.
Hey, Roland, we're gonna get to that later. We're gonna get to that.
Kentucky State had a major jump.
I think
they did.
But
Kentucky State was pretty good last year as well.
They've been good. They just haven't been on the scene.
People that like really jump. Grambling, man, like that's like a whole different squad.
What I'm saying to you, you said Kentucky State was good last year. Nobody was putting Kentucky State in top 5.
Yeah, because they wasn't on the scene.
Kentucky State went from pretty good to top 5 list this year.
Who put it on? Who did that?
They're on my top 5.
Kentucky State was the top. Kentucky State was the top 5 band this year.
Christ.
They're definitely on my top 5. But Alabama State, though, people, I can't do Alabama State because Alabama State, they've always had a decent band. They just, they had an off year. They wasn't as good as previous bands. So, as far as improved, yeah, they improved from last year, but that's not like they most improved. I would have to go Grambling or Kentucky
What I'm
State.
saying to you, this was the best rendition of Kentucky State. They literally went from, okay, this that little small band that everybody be paying attention. They sound good, they cool. This year, Kentucky State came out and took shit. Kentucky State sound-wise was consistent more than a lot of bands that we like to forget that some of them top 10 bands had bad weeks. Kentucky State was nice this year.
Grambling went from a nursing home band to a fucking
Grambling
band
been good for the last 3 years. I'm talking about Grambling been on that come up.
But Grambling has. I think I would go Grambling if I had to pick a most improved out of everybody.
Who sounded better, Grambling or Kentucky State?
That'll be I'm going with Kentucky State. That's
in a battle. I'm taking Grambling.
That's a toss up, man.
I'm taking Grambling over a battle against Kentucky State.
Yes, if they was in the battle, I'm taking Grambling.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you drugs.
You know what? The only thing that might get them is Kentucky State. Let me tell you what I like about Kentucky State. They do a damn good job of calling songs in the battle, and sometimes Grambling come up with like weirdo shit.
And they use their band perfectly. Like when they you can tell when the arranger is writing a piece of music for his band, he know exactly which instrument is gonna execute this part the best. Kentucky
Who had a more diverse?
Great.
Who had a more diverse book than Kentucky State this year?
I'm going with Kentucky State.
Kentucky State.
A lot of people, man. Jackson State and Southern had a better diverse.
Nobody had a more diverse book than Kentucky State. That's a fact.
Jackson State and Southern had a more diverse book than every band in the
Nobody
in
had a
HBCU.
more diverse book. Dude, you had Kentucky State playing tunes from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. Kentucky State had
Every
the most
band does
diverse
that.
books this year.
Every band does that.
What song bands was playing from the 70s and 80s?
Son, all of them.
Like who? Name me one.
Just Spitter. I haven't seen Kentucky State field shows, so I can't really answer that. So like some of these songs, every band play all them old songs, so they because most of the time when they playing them for the crowd, So all of them play it. I'm not gonna go off of that. Everybody, make sure y'all you still have time. 12 a.m. is the last time to submit your nominations for this band awards. We still have a few more categories to go through, but y'all make sure y'all hit the link, submit y'all nominations for these categories because we're gonna do the award show next week. Like I said, I'm going
to next week.
State. Yeah, and then today is my birthday, man. I appreciate everybody saying happy birthday to me, man. If y'all could hit the cash app, man, I would appreciate. I appreciate anything y'all give. It's much appreciated. I gotta buy them diapers, man. So, thank y'all for the birthday wishes, and yeah, the link is in the comments. Scales, the link is in the comments. This is these next two categories are tough because I think it's gonna be more of my partner type stuff rather than who really is this person. So the next category will be the Maestro Award, Maestro of the Year Award. Like who was the Maestro of HBCUs?
Who all is nominated?
Nominated is you got Elvin Level at Kentucky State.
Okay.
And then you got Brian Simmons at Texas Southern. Everson Martin at Alcorn. You got Kedrick Taylor at Southern University. Miguel Bonds at Talladega. Nicole Roebuck, I believe that's it. How you say it, at Grambling. Shelby Chipman at Florida A&M. And Willie Snipes at Miles. So yeah, you got a wide list of directors, and I feel like all of these directors are impeccable. That I think this is a very, very
that's gonna be a tough list. It's gonna
be a good category, and I think it's gonna come down to like the last moments. So I mean, y'all know how I would go with. And what's funny, Matt?
Nah, I was wondering who. I'm like, man, who would Darrell go with? I was really wondering that.
It's most definitely out of Taylor and I said Taylor. It's most definitely out of Bonds and maybe Everson from Alcorn.
Define that.
So Kedrick Taylor not in this.
We're not saying Kedrick Taylor is not in it. What I'm saying to you is what Everson did with those student arrangers, how they set the game and gave the kids an opportunity to be great and put them on a grand stage that they probably would have never got at another college. And what Bonds did in his whole tenure at Talladega, it's hard.
So this is a lifetime achievement award?
No, we're talking about this past year.
No, it's not. Come on now, Burger. That's not fair.
This past fall. Is what we talking about.
I told y'all Miguel and Everson. I'm sorry. I love everybody else.
No, Burger. But the criteria about what you using, that's not fair, bro.
If you was paying attention to your notes, you would have saw what the Maestro Award was. See, that's what happens when you Negroes don't pay attention to y'all notes.
This can't be no lifetime achievement award.
2021 Fall Award.
Yeah, this ain't no lifetime achievement award.
I would have to go. I would have to go between Everson, Kedrick, Miguel, and Nicole. And that's
I like Bonds and I like.
And that's not taking nothing away from none of the other band directors on there. There's only a few
most
more
definitely.
On there,
Southern was undefeated this year and the best band in the fucking swag.
Yeah,
this is not an indictment on Fred. them dudes was the best.
Yeah, but
what
I'm saying,
telling you is what Everson did at Alcorn was very special to give Drew them that spotlight.
I agree. What he did was very good. Even though, never mind. He did a great job over there. All these band directors, Kentucky State, they band directors did good. Brian Simmons, what he created out of nothing over there at Texas Southern, did a great job.
What did he create out of nothing? What he created?
He put something out there that was nothing. Like if you, out of all the bullshit Lord be talking, them people had 4 trumpets and only one of them could really play. You know, whatever they had over there, they had a bad situation.
What did he put out there?
He put a program out there. But all of them did a good job. I just think it's between about 4.
Just a program? We just put a program out there?
Nah, he put a program out there. He put a nice product on the field. You know, he's Brian Simmons.
Oh, they was nice on the field. I enjoyed Texas Southern on the field. But I'm trying to figure out what kind of program did he put out there.
Look at here, man. Burger trying to get me to say some shit. I'm just saying.
Was it a program like Southern University level, Alcorn level?
No, it was not. And that's why I said it's between Everson, Martin, Kedrick Taylor, Miguel, and Nicole. And I would go with, I mean, y'all know where I'm going. I'm going with Ked. Because he can.
I bet you are.
You better believe it.
I'm shocked.
You better believe it.
I'm shocked.
Simmons
you don't want to live a little more time to think about that, Darrell?
No, I don't. I don't need no time. It wasn't even a question for me.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't a question. Any
bias?
Huh?
If I'm biased, was a person.
Bro, hey, look, call it what you want. This is truly how I believe, and like I said, I don't give a damn if y'all disagree with what the fuck I agree with.
Okay, Mr. B, Mr. Bias.
Kid, stand up, kid. Stand up right now in Chicago.
Shout out, Kid, man. Shout out, Kid. Darrell gonna get on here. If they got whatever award, Darrell is gonna make sure Kid in there.
Absolutely, because he deserves it. He deserves every honor that he can get. The next, I want somebody to love me the way Southern folks love Southern. No matter what go on, they will live their life on the line for Southern University. Hey, and look, they make it easy for us to lay our life on the line. Hey, the next category is Arranger of the Year. Arranger of the Year.
Okay.
The nominees are, you got Brian Knowles at Miles College.
He had a very
Brian Simmons.
He had a very good year. Boy, you sound crazy. That man had a very
Kedrick Taylor. Kenneth Collins.
You are
Steven Johnson at Jackson State. Kevin. Richard Beckford at Florida A&M. Will Brooks at Kentucky State. And Lindsay Sargent. I don't know what school that's from. And the student arrangers at Alcorn.
So let me ask y'all a question. Like, arrangers of the year go straight to, based on the list, I have to go with the guys at Alcorn or Will Brooks from Kentucky State.
Bruh. See, if I
you ask me, all right, look. We gonna go down
all right,
list.
Sargent is from family. We're gonna make sure thank you for that. We're gonna make sure we put that on the nominations. I didn't know where he was from. And look, I don't think Pam Musha could win because anybody, it's easy to write a damn 15-note fanfare.
It says Arranger of the Week, and this nigga Andre Jr. get on here and say Taylor had them kids doing a different field show every week. This is why I say something wrong with y'all.
Hey, you name me one person. You name me one arranger better than Kid.
We talking about for the 2021 season.
For this past season.
All K wrote was Power. What else K wrote?
No, that's
Power,
not all
right?
he wrote. See,
what else he wrote?
He wrote that Alicia Keys. He wrote Do I Do.
But that wasn't.
He wrote
Power
Do I
is
Do.
banging. Power was the shit. Power was the shit.
Okay, you name somebody who wrote something better than Power.
What I'm saying to you is, we can't keep nominating and picking the same niggas. We know Trey love beats.
It ain't his fault. It ain't his fault.
Listen, I'm going with them kids at Alcorn and that boy Will Brooks at Kentucky State.
And look, I got a problem. I got a problem with some of these nomination voters because Sid Todd is not on this list.
As he shouldn't be.
Hey, I got a problem. They got people. They got people on this list.
You to come at me harder than that. No,
they got people. They got people on this list.
Even though I wish Sid Todd was on the list. All jokes aside, I wish Sid Todd was on the list, but I would expect for you to come at me harder than that.
Hey, like, look, you let me get away. On this list. They got people on this list that shouldn't be on this list,
so who would you take off for Sid? Who would you take off for Sid Todd?
The nigga from Alcorn. I mean, from Miles. From Miles. Like you name a good arrangement for Miles. Don't worry, I'll wait. I then.
I like
Sid Todd should be on this fucking list. Huh?
What all Ty wrote this shit? Man,
Ty wrote a lot of stuff this shit, man. I got to think about a lot of this stuff.
I know he had that one that I was rocking with at the classic, man. He had one at the classic.
You talking about what's that? That Bruno Mars?
I don't know what it was. That bit was nice, dude.
All three of Southern arrangers need to be on this list for sure. Kenny Collins is on here. Sid not on here, and that's a problem.
Why nobody voted? Don't get mad because niggas didn't vote. That's what it is.
I feel you. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking my piece. I'm just speaking my piece.
The Bayou Classic is always the snooze fest. I hate to tell y'all that. I don't know if y'all realize that the Bayou Classic is an annual snooze fest. Like, only people that really care about the Bayou Classic Battle of the Bands is Southern niggas and Grambling niggas. That shit is a snooze fest.
Bro, the Bayou Classic is a family reunion, bro. It's like
that's why I'm telling you, it's a snooze fest.
But it's still though, there's people on this list that shouldn't be on here. They got people that's not on this list that should be on it.
Guess what? I keep telling y'all cannot say that. Respect the people who nominated.
I feel you. I feel you. I'm just saying.
List would be totally different. I'm sure the list would be very different if we were in charge of the list. That's why I want people to understand. Crucial Conflict, we're not in charge of the list. We open up these nominations and we allow people to vote. So who people voted for, respect their mind. Respect their mind and some of their very wild opinions. Because I will say Southern should have had a whole staff on the list, if we being honest.
Facts. You're right. The next category is Battle of the Year. There are three there's three nominees for this, and there's gonna be Jackson State versus Alcorn. It's gonna be Jackson State versus Southern, and then Jackson State versus Talladega. Damn, Jackson State is in all of these. So you got the boombox.
Most definitely Jackson State is Southern.
That's what I say.
Boombox.
I think boombox got it too.
I'm rocking with boombox, yo.
And then it would be a close second with Jackson versus TC.
Talladega and Jackson, yeah. They come with a close second. I rock with it.
I thought Grambling would have at least two put up fight. All right, the next category is a song of the year, and you have your nominees. Ooh. Your nominees are "Blinding Lights" by Texas Southern, "Family Ties" by Jackson State, My Life. They got My Life by Jackson State.
It's gotta be Jackson State. Something
Power
Jackson
by
State.
Southern. Thuggish Ruggish Bone by Talladega.
Thuggish Bone for me.
It's the Thuggish for me.
Flocky by Southern.
Bone.
The Adele song.
It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone for me.
The Adele song by Kenny Collins at Southern. And then Leave the Door Open. They don't have a band on here.
Bone.
Hey, bro. I think Jackson State brought out them two loud ass rap tunes so early in the season. They knocked people over the head. And for them rap tunes to stay consistent throughout the whole year, by the time Cab brought out Power, Family Ties by Jackson State was the old song. But
Power really came out early in the season, so you can't say by the time it came out.
Power came out for the Texas Southern game, right?
Yeah.
Didn't Power come out for the Texas Southern game?
I think so.
Family Ties come out for the merge?
Oh well, yeah. The merge is before the season though.
You know how hard it is to consistently keep a song from your merge to the end of the year? Like, I think people don't hit, like, Family Ties really still hitting.
Y'all really saying Thuggish Ruggish Bone, but y'all
Thuggish Ruggish Bone for me.
It's the Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Y'all crazy as fuck, bro.
Boo. Yeah. But that's my joint. Yeah, you just catch it around.
Yeah, you like that. But just the fact that bitch been it's been a part of the year for the last 8 years.
Song of the year.
I made Mad a Believer. Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
I've been liking Bone.
People only say Power for him because it's been played.
Family Ties was the best rap song of this year, and I don't care what none of y'all see. Family Ties was the best rap song this year, followed by Flocky Flocky.
Flocky was just ignorant. Flocky was fucking ignorant. That's what it was. All right, and then the last category, Bone's better than Flocky. I mean, Family Ties. Hey, the last category of the nominations is Band of the Year. Band of the Year. The nominees are Alabama State, Alcorn State University, FAMU. They got Florida A&M University and Florida Memorial University. Okay. Jackson State, Kentucky State, Southern, and Texas Southern. So pretty much every band on here except Grambling, and that's messed up.
Is Talladega on there?
Talladega is not on here, Matt.
Okay, well then it's far. If Talladega not on there, I can't mess with it.
Oh yeah?
Talladega my band of the year.
I feel you.
Talladega my band of the year. Yeah. It was the Thuggish Ruggish Bone, dog. Like when they come in with that bitch, ooh. That Thuggish Ruggish Bone, yeah, dog. If you a band, you gotta feel that. Yeah.
Hey, all my TC people, y'all go out there and put y'all nominations in, man. The link is gonna be in the comment. It's already in the comment. Y'all go ahead and put your nominations in, so y'all can help Matt get Thuggish Ruggish Bone the glory that it deserves.
I really want to see Thuggish Ruggish Bone go on to be something. I like that song, for real.
It's not that Thuggish Ruggish Bone is not the same when they first played it. But y'all hit that link. Y'all make sure y'all hit that link. Go ahead and put your nominations in, and make sure y'all put your nominations in before 12 a.m. Today is the last day to put your nominations in, and then the show is gonna be on the 23rd. But the band of the year,
Darling, no, that's not no shade. I'm telling you, dog, I like that. Let me tell you something. I like when bands have a song and it serves one purpose, and that's to knock a bitch head off. I don't mind that at all. That ain't even no shade. You got me wrong this time. I like that. Like some people talk some songs and they be like, it's just. I had a partner that had a problem with Southern Song Memoir, and I was like, dog, that song only there for one reason. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like you hating on this song. This song serves one purpose. It ain't meant to be musical and all of that. Even though Thuggish Ruggish Bone is musical, it's kind of jamming. Memoir was there for one purpose.
Matt, you just said that Thuggish Ruggish Bone was musical.
It's groovy. I mean, like, so musical.
It's groovy.
That don't mean musical. Don't mean like something has to be complex or full of notes. I mean, it is groovy. It got a nice beat, got a nice bass line. It's kind of full. Yeah, it's a musical song.
Mm-hmm. That bitch is groovy. I fuck with it.
Yeah, Thuggish.
I fuck with it. With the band, y'all know who my band of the year is. I don't even have to say it. It's not even a question for me. It's not even close to me, honestly. It is actually a foregone conclusion, because the Kings were undefeated, and there was no band that even came close to touching the Kings. And if you have any other feelings, I don't give a damn.
Hey, can I ask you a question before you go any further?
Absolutely.
Did you hear Thuggish Ruggish Bone?
I think I need to hear it.
You wicked. Did you hear Thuggish Ruggish Bone? Oh, that shit was coming. No, you fucking. That's my thing. I mean, like, I feel what you're saying, but don't be too hasty, my guy. That bone. Nah, yeah.
Oh my god. You know what, Matt? Tonight, Thuggish Ruggish Bone is the fucking. It is the song of fucking HBCU history.
I love that dog. That bitch be jamming. Yeah, I F with it. So, yeah, I'm telling you, darling, I'm not effing around. I like that song.
Name top 5. My top 5 head busters.
Ooh, I got some.
Ooh, that's hard. Oh, it ain't hard. You got it. And then what? And then what? That Holy Grail. That Holy Grail was a fucking head.
So all 5 of them about to come from Southern, right? Thuggish Ruggish. Thuggish Bone. Let's start there. Then let's go happy. Let's go happy. I mean, like, let's not leave none of that out, cause you a hater.
That 9mm it is a head buster. So Holy Grail. What? That liquor scoffing. It sounded like a clown. Holy Grail, and then what? Shit.
From now, when I walk in game, I'm with DeMarcus Bletcher. From now, when I walk in the game, I want to play in that bone. Yeah, as a matter of fact, though, when I get married, I want Talladega to come play like Thuggish Ruggish Bone with my wife coming down the aisle. But I don't want them to play the mellow version. I want them to crank that bitch in the church. I mean, give it to me like at the beginning of the Bacchus. That's what I want.
The Jungle. Give me Blood. Blood by Talladega. Like that's a head buster. Yeah, that's hard, man. It's a lot of head busters out there. Um,
Not really. How many bands actually bust heads? You can only really go with them bands.
yeah.
When you look at it like that, it ain't that many bands it could be.
Jackson State played at damn, what's the name of that fucking song? Freak No More. I like Freak No More by Jackson State. And that's just straight off the head, man. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some song. Jackson State, Freak No More, and then what? Holy Grail, Blood on the Blood, and then the Jungle. That's my top 5 head busters. Somebody said something about Jackson State with the number 1 recruit in the country, and they asked how we feel about that. Man, how you feel about that?
Man, that's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing move. I'm glad that came up. I wanted to talk about that. Man, that is amazing on so many levels. Um, historically, Neck is historically, man, the way the shit went down back in the gap, when they wouldn't even let these dudes, like they had the worst equipment and everything else at HBCUs. They was just black schools back then. They wouldn't even historical. They was a lot of them was in the origination when when Eddie Robinson and some of them cats was out, man, and they was just pumping those people into the NFL, and then uh, I hate to say it, man, but predominantly white schools came and they started poaching all of the great black players, and straight up, I mean straight up, I mean it is what it is.
Yep.
And by the way, these people, Deion Sanders, begged to coach at a predominantly white institution. He begged for years, for like the better part of the last 15 years, and they wouldn't get a man no shot. And he went down there and created all kind of opportunities. And shout out to all of these amazing righteous brothers that that's going to these HBCUs, man. But he went down there and created all of that opportunity for that school, and all of them looks, all of the records they breaking for attendance and all kind of shit, man. Shout out to them. But it's a lot of mad people that boy went to whatchamacall and
Yeah.
and like shun Florida State. It's a lot of mad people, like, to see how angry they was the day on TV.
And
Like they
man,
was
they
really mad
flipping
at that
every
young man. I'm
day.
like, huh?
Every day they flipping to the HBCU, but I mean it started. I mean the hire of Hugh Jackson at Grambling, that's big. Hugh Jackson
That's
got
nuts.
so many connections in the NFL, but that's huge. Not talk about Jackson. Jackson State Prime got half the damn Florida State team on his team now, and they
Man,
mad.
you talking about the Florida State. Dude, do you know the assistant coaches these dudes bringing with them?
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Man,
knowing, bro.
like
Hey, look, and I used to be a fan of Dabo Sweeney, but ain't nobody was screaming about no fucking tampering and all that shit when they was giving out money to our players. Finally, this damn NIL, where these players can sign these deals and shit, is leveling
name,
off
image,
the
likeness.
playing
Yeah,
field.
name, image, likeness.
And now they want to play they want to play at home with their people, and y'all they mad about it, man. I salute to the guys that's doing this, making big decisions. Because hey, look, that guy, he's the number 1 player in the country, and he made the decision to go to Jackson State. It ain't gonna be easy, because
Man,
guess what? Them dudes at them PD is gonna try to make it hard. But guess what? You made the first step, and Prime gonna do everything he got to do to make it easy for you. I hope
man, let me tell you something.
everybody is
They
watching. I
don't
hope
care
these
nothing
other
about.
players are watching the way these PWIs are reacting to this shit and realizing they don't give a damn about us, man. All they give a damn about is our talent. That's it.
That's
So
been the
man, look,
case.
I salute them. I salute them dudes, bro.
Man, let me tell you something, man. You can't make that hard. These teams, when you gotta. So you saw what just happened to Urban Meyer. They fired this dude knowing they could very well have to pay him $50 million on his contract.
Yeah.
So head coaches in the NFL understand I can be out. Defense is a huge part of being in the NFL. If you're a cornerback, and that's who that dude is, that number one recruit, he played both
Yeah.
ways like Deion Sanders. He played offense and defense. But if you're a cornerback and you can say, I came from up under the best cornerback ever, you can't tell me this is the best cornerback ever that trained me. And by the way, I was a number one recruit
Facts.
at my position. Man, ain't no blocking that. Them coaches trying to keep their job.
They can try
him?
to block it just like they did Cap.
You
They
can't.
can, bro. They powerful, bro. I'm telling you. And
Man,
you say
they
basketball.
powerful.
Our basketball teams already compete with them dudes.
Man, look, they powerful, but you would be asking a dude to go against his own interests. If you want to be, Cap did get colluded against. Like they was on some racist shit. I mean, let's just be real. That was some flat out racist shit. I'm the first one to say that. Okay, now let me be real about this though. Colin Kaepernick wasn't a top 10 quarterback in the league. Like he wasn't.
He was a good producing quarterback. He was better than 80% of the second string, third string, and fourth string on some of these rosters.
Well, let me say this: he was probably an upper half of the starters. But you can live without that. This dude that just went to Jackson State, say, man, that ain't the kind of talent you can live without. Teams hate Antonio Brown. Do you know why Antonio Brown keeps getting jobs? Because, man, this dude lying about his vaccination. He lying about all. That just ain't the kind of talent you could be like, we can't. Man, that dude is good. Like Bill Belichick drafted him and paid him. He don't pay nobody. That ain't the kind of talent you can live without. This dude that just went to Jackson State, go watch his tape. That ain't the kind of dude that dude is next level cornerback already. And he about to be under Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I feel you. But guess
that
what?
Brother different,
guess
man.
what? Like Deion said it himself, I don't have the same resources and shit that these other schools have. But guess what I do have? I have the mentality and I have the will to want you to be better. Honestly, not for fake. You ain't just another dollar for me. You dig? So man, I however they doing, I salute them. I salute all them dudes, man, because that's a tough decision. You can go to Alabama and be going to the NFL next year. That's the easy way out, or you can take a stand like you did today, man. That's huge, bro. I salute that, brother. I wish he would ever watch this show so he can hear from me myself. I salute you, dude.
Do y'all really understand how that money come to those schools? Because when they getting the best talent in the country, they getting the best TV contracts.
And the Gatorade and all the other shit.
Because they have the top athletes. That's just one kid that decided, I want to take my talent back to my roots. Imagine if hundreds of kids like him and thousands of kids like him say, do you realize what it would do to the HBCU stature? It would take it to another level. I feel like the money will come in. The money gonna come if we get the guys to go to the change and go to them HBCU. It's gonna come. Imagine you seeing Jackson State playing on NBC.
Dog, every game Jackson State had this year except for one of them was on TV. All of them.
Yep. All of them was on ESPN.
Dog, y'all, this what dudes be sleep on. This was before the season even started. Deion Sanders was in a commercial with Nick Saban.
Yes.
Dog,
what's going on, fellas?
Affleck. He was in that Affleck commercial.
Yeah,
bro, they got kids flipping every day, bro. And look, Southern ain't getting them, but
what I'm saying is
Southern gonna be playing against them. So that's good.
Support. I don't care what school you went to. You should be supporting Jackson State. Regardless, I don't give a fuck what school you went to. Even look at Shaq kids over at Texas Southern. People don't Shaq kids at Texas Southern.
Yeah.
So
and playing ball.
Just pulled his son out.
Master P son just left to Tennessee State though. Took that money and left.
He didn't leave yet. I think he's gonna stay.
Nah, he gone.
I don't think he left yet.
He dipped. He said they ain't have enough resources over there. The point is, you didn't go over there for resources. You knew they didn't have resources when you signed over there. That nigga took that money
Tennessee
and dipped.
State might be one of the most. I don't understand that though, because Tennessee State athletics department is far above the SWACs. Like it's not on the same level. So that's why I be confused.
Yeah, but
Masterpiece
when you talk about you Masterpiece son, you used to resources way far above. So when you talk about resources, he talking about he probably was working out at Duke or something all his life, you know, and that's what he expect. But when you signed at Tennessee State, you knew they didn't have resources. You didn't go there for that. Supposedly, you went there to make a difference.
Out of all the HBCU, Tennessee State is one of the most well-funded, and like, dude, Tennessee State literally have a brand new athletics department as far as equipment and locker rooms and shit. I don't think people actually pay. Like, I don't understand Pete. His son garbage, and he trying to look for a way out. But instead of just saying my son garbage and took your son up out of there, he didn't do that.
Man, he was.
Man,
he
all
trash.
I can say is, have you ever saw the facilities at the University of Texas, the Longhorns?
Absolutely, that's what I was gonna say.
The facilities at Alabama, the facilities at LSU.
Man, LSU got a brand new. The LSU facilities, bro, they got individual freaking beds as lockers with TVs in it and shit. You ever been in?
You know how
they
in
Southern locker room, and it looked like a high school that I went to in Texas locker room.
You know why they able to get that? Because our kids go there and make it like that. Absolutely. Justin Jefferson and Patrick Peterson and Tyrann Matthews, all these boys who great. Think about it, them same guys have said, let's go to HBCU. Then you got Southern and fucking Jackson State playing on NBC and Kirk Herbstreit and all these boys
on unlevel grass.
So what I'm saying, it's like, dude, our kids great. Let's not act like the HBCUs wasn't putting the most talent in the NFL back in the G.
But guess what? Hey, look.
Yeah, but they had better. Okay, let me also say this. They had better coaches back then, too. Like HBCUs, they not only don't get great players sometimes, but honestly, they don't get great coaches sometimes. That's another fact. That's
changing now. We can't say
we talking about now, but when you talk, but that got to get phased out at some of these schools, man. Like
that's true.
I'm just being real.
And
like some of these schools, like it's not great.
Grambling State is traditionally known for having one of the most winningest coaches in HBCU history. White schools didn't even want to play Grambling back in the day.
Yeah.
They didn't even want to play Grambling.
Right. Just paid those looking.
I mean, I'm not denying it. I'm just saying like that was a while back, and then the great integration happened in the schools, and they started letting our kids come to the PWIs, and then now there's a shifting back. But when the good players started going, the good coaches started going that way too. Black coaches as well. Now check this out. You got a cat like Eric Bieniemy who has been begging for a head coaching job. What if he went to HBCU? What if he went to Morehouse? That dude has been deserving a head coaching.
They're gonna be great.
You know what I honestly think? If all this stuff really start happening, all these coaches start going, all these players start going, they're gonna figure out a way.
Bro, y'all know
to try to hurt it.
Ed Reed got offered the job at Grambling before they hired your boy Hugh Jackson.
Yeah.
Y'all know that? They offered Ed Reed the job. Ed Reed turned it down for his own reasoning. But now HBCUs are getting smart. Dude, Tennessee State hired Eddie George and Jeff Fisher. They literally have a whole NFL coaching staff over there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Dude, Tennessee, my little brother played football for Tennessee State. Tennessee State has always been known for their athletics. So what's going to happen now is, then you got to think, Tennessee State sending a lot of guys to the NFL. I don't think people know who Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is. That boy went to Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Tennessee State sent a lot of people to the NFL. So them HBCUs on track. We could now with the coaching, we're gonna get resources. because when you getting them top players to come in, the cameras are gonna want to be on them, and then they gotta pay those schools to come set up and do all that shit. So I wanted
This
to
guy
keep
said he
doing
know
over
Ed
the
Reed
next
and he got
5
other
years.
shit going on. I thought because I heard about Ed Reed going to Southern, but I don't like it. Just that just stopped. I stopped hearing it. And that like Roland said, that NIL money, son, that money is being like that's huge for HBCUs because you mean to tell me
man,
you mean to tell me I can go to Southern and have a blast, get $1 million, and then go to the NFL? I'm in.
Say, but that dude that signed
And I
yesterday
told
did
people
his
this.
deal with his NIL deal was $2 million. That dude gonna get $2 million
People don't
and go
realize.
sit on
People don't
Jackson State
realize.
campus. That boy about to be the man.
It's not
Hey, he
that.
better
Y'all
have a
gotta realize
bodyguard
this.
because hey, it's
He
Y'all
better
still
have
really
a
think.
bodyguard and a boy and
Listen.
in a blanket. Like
and not
Y'all
boy.
really
You know
think.
all of the female attention that young man is about to get. He's
man,
about to be
yeah.
worth $2 million and going to Jackson
Bro, think
State.
about this. Y'all really think Deion Sanders need the money to coach at Jackson State? Think about it. Deion Sanders could have took plenty jobs to make more money. That's why
Yeah.
people don't respect.
But guess
The
what?
respect I
You
have
do
for
need the
Deion.
money
Deion
because
Sanders, Deion Sanders was trying to get a job at a head coaching job. He tried at Florida State.
And
He
Deion
tried at the
Sanders.
University. He tried at a bunch of schools. None of those schools wanted him till he got to Jackson State and it became a success. He had been begging for the last 15 years.
hey,
Listen to me now. I'm talking about bigger picture, man. I'm saying before he took the job at Jackson State, Deion Sanders already rich.
Yeah, but you know what? Deion
Sanders already was rich. So
Deion Sanders paying for a lot of this shit out of his pocket too.
But you said Deion Sanders is rich. But Deion Sanders didn't play in the league when dudes was making that much money. Deion Sanders is probably worth $50 or $60 million. Your boy that signed with I'm not saying wait, let me finish, Berger. Let me finish. Respond to what I'm about to say. Deion Sanders is worth $50 or $60 million tops. You can Google it right now while I'm talking. All right. Your boy that worked for LSU now, they gave him $100 million. Old boy that went to USC, $110 million. So that makes what Deion Sanders is doing at Jackson State all the more special. Because now that they want him, he could demand that much money.
$40 million.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Deion Sanders didn't play ball. I mean, I think he should be worth $200 million because he is who he is.
And guess what? With the shit that he done at Jackson, with $31 million, they said he that they got from this past fall, they should be able to pay him as he should be paid. I ain't saying $100 million, but he shouldn't be making no couple $100.
Dude, we just set up here and took $40 million. Like we can pull that shit out.
But compared to
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that it's nothing, Burger. What I'm saying is those other schools could pay him way more than that.
No, what I'm saying to y'all, saying that to say is, it was personal for Deion Sanders. He don't need the money, so I'm here to prove a point to the world, to the rest of the world that don't believe that we can get it back popping at HBCUs. Deion Sanders been preaching the same thing since he been there. The man don't
That's since he been there. Burger, that's since he been there. But 3 years ago, he was begging for the job at Florida State.
Everybody ain't Deion, so everybody ain't going there and not need the money. You know, you can't expect somebody.
Dude, Brian Kelly don't need the money. He took that. He been at Notre Dame when LSU opened up that checkbook. Oh boy, that was Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma. He didn't need the money. Dog, that deal he did with USC, that's the most money a coach ever got in college.
He won't
need the money.
That's what's on paper.
Dude, did you not see Urban Meyer get fired? And he probably won't get not even a third of that money.
What? You know how much Urban Meyer contract was?
$60 million.
Boy, there are clauses in contract and language.
When he kicked that little dude, when Urban Meyer kicked that little dude, I think they can let him go with just cause.
You're right.
I
That's
think
true.
that did it
That's
when he
true.
kicked that little dude. Like you can't
That's true.
Urban
in this
Meyer
day and
ain't
age
getting
you
that
can't
money.
put your hands on nobody like that.
Y'all realize
Yeah, that's true.
Urban Meyer had the little girl twerking on him at the bar. He had the
And
teenager
guess what?
twerking on him at the bar. He married.
They
Dude,
didn't give
Urban
a
Meyer
fuck.
ain't getting that money.
Urban Meyer
He lied.
hired a white supremacist.
Hey,
The
look,
strength and
they didn't give a
conditioning
fuck
coach.
about none of that. Only reason they fired him is because he kicked the kicker. That's it.
No, he didn't.
They had to fire him. It's just like,
The Jaguars owner is the only non-white owner in the league. That
hey, look,
man don't
it's just
play
like
that
John
shit.
Gruden. They didn't want to fire him. They had to fire him.
No, John Gruden only got fired because he called Roger Goodell a fag and disrespected gay people. Excuse me to all the gay people on here. I don't mean no harm. John Gruden would have had a job until he said something about gay people. That's when John Gruden lost his job. John Gruden was a cover guy. What y'all don't know, a fall guy. What y'all don't know is John Gruden got a lawyer and suing the shit out the NFL right now.
Yeah, he is.
Suing don't mean it's gonna work. Hey, wait. Suing don't mean it's gonna work though. I done been sued before and they ain't got a nickel.
The NFL
I done been sued before. They didn't get a nickel. I had better lawyers. They didn't get it. Suing don't mean it's gonna work.
Remember they had you thinking John Gruden was racist? I asked dudes to this day to tell me one thing racist John Gruden said.
But bro,
he said some racist shit in that email. That woman tell you what he said? Listen, well that's you. Well then you may not take offense to what he said, but I took offense to what he said about Demarius Smith. I took great offense to it. I knew exactly what the fuck it was he was saying, and I was offended by it. Now listen, you could be like some of them dudes that don't be offended by that shit Trump be saying. I get greatly offended by it because when he said to them, I feel like he talking to me too.
Absolutely.
And when you mad and like he was mad at Demarius Smith, you say what the fuck you mean?
They had 2,600 emails, most of them from NFL owners. Y'all about to tell me out of 2,600 fucking emails, John Gruden was the only one said some. John Gruden
you arguing something completely different, Burger. You understand?
Hey, I agree.
I can't argue that. This is what I'm saying to you. You asked me did John Gruden say anything racist? And I'm telling you he did. 100%.
What he said that was racist, man. Pull it up. What he said?
When he got mad at Demarius Smith during the lockdown, I can tell you exactly what he said. He said, I wish he'd keep his big black rubber lips looking like Michelin tires. I wish he would keep them shut. That's what he said.
That was racist to you?
Yes. Yes,
okay,
it is.
Well, then it wasn't racist. Well, then nothing ain't racist. If that wasn't racist, nothing Trump said was racist. It was racist, brother. Okay, let me say this. Okay, I hear you. Well, it's okay for you to say that, but you shouldn't be okay with no white dude saying that about no brother. And honestly, in this day and age, I would be offended if I heard a black dude say it.
All I'm saying to you is John Gruden don't have a job right now because he disrespected gay people. And the thing with black people, and we always get off of the real. Them people asked the NFL to release the emails from all the owners. The email flat out said, the NFL flat out said, Roger Goodell said, we are not releasing the rest of the emails. And guess what happened the next day? They forced John Gruden to retire. You're not about to ever tell
me. I'm not arguing that, Burger.
I don't care about no John Gruden.
That's not what I'm arguing.
I'm not arguing that because he was talking to somebody that agreed with him. But we talking about John Gruden ain't no racist.
The Texans owner, the Houston Texans owner, literally said in a meeting full of black players and whoever was in there that the slaves do not run the plantations.
That's not what he said, Burger. Wait, you're not quoting him. He said the prisoners run the asylum. That's what he said.
He said something about the slave. Whatever he said.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that. I'm telling you what he said. I followed it. He said the prisoners run the asylum.
What I'm saying to you, if you would say that shit in public, imagine what you said in them emails. They're not about to tell me that Jones and all the rest of them ain't had no fucked up shit to say.
Hey, look, we got off topic.
100% believe that.
We got off topic, man. Shout out to them guys in HBCU. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that link. Tonight is the last night to go ahead and vote. I mean, to submit your nominations for the HBCU Band Awards. your nominations are this is the last night at 12 a.m. Submit your nominations for the HBCU Band Awards for next week's show. I appreciate all the birthday wishes again, man. It really means a lot from a lot of y'all the birthday wishes, man. Thank y'all so much. And if you send me a cash app, I'm gonna look at it. I appreciate you so much.
Happy birthday, Darrell. Real rap, man. Appreciate everybody watching tonight. It's always a pleasure being on, and I can't wait to do it again.
Facts. Peace and hair grease.